What is up, everybody? J-Nell here with my WWE 2016 WrestleMania recap video. Bear with me, I'm outside and I have to kind of get through this quickly. I did my championship picks on Instagram and Twitter, so you gotta follow me there to get those. I got 2 out of 5 of the championship picks right. You don't really break down style matchups, you just kind of try to predict the direction that the WWE is going in. I got 2 out of 5. Didn't watch the pre-show, but I got my pick of Kalisto keeping the belt against Ryback onto the main card. First surprise of the night, Zack Ryder won the Intercontinental Championship. I chose Sami Zayn, or I thought that Kevin Owens would keep it, but Zack Ryder. It was a decent ladder match. Kind of hard to get ladder matches wrong because they're pretty easy to put together as long as no one gets hurt, basically. So it was a decent standard ladder match, good match, but yeah. Woo, woo, woo. Next up, AJ Styles got pinned by Chris Jericho. The crowd kind of fell flat with that finish. I'm not quite sure why that happened, but surprised by that. Decent match. The New Day, I said I want my boys to win. I love the New Day, but I felt like they'd probably get screwed, and they did. The League of Nations screwed them out the belt. Then afterwards, Steve Austin, HBK, and Foley came out, beat up the League of Nations. The crowd kind of picked back up again. I think the Dean Ambrose Brock Lesnar street fight was next. This was a pickup for me, pick up in energy. They put it down. I thought the match was a little bit too short, quite frankly. But it was a good match. Brock Lesnar won, though, and I thought that Dean should win. So again, some of these finishes were kind of flat, almost all of them. I'm probably skipping something. But next up, my highlight of the entire night, the triple threat for the Women's Championship belt. No longer the Divas Championship belt. Thank goodness. And they put a real belt. It's not that piece of jewelry, looks like a kid's toy butterfly belt that we've had to deal with for the last few years. So the Women's Championship belt, we had the champion, of course, Charlotte, come out with her dad. She had her own robe. It was a great entrance. Sasha Banks came out with Snoop Dogg, great entrance. Becky Lynch was all Scott Punk out, I think that's what you call it. My bad. Great match. These ladies stole the night. All of them flew high. Sasha Banks was getting her luchador on. So we saw things from her that we haven't seen on the main roster because those who are in the no, that Sasha Banks can go. We saw, like I said, everyone was up to par. They were all on the same level. They all had their highlights. Becky Lynch took out Ric Flair on the outside. Charlotte did a moonsault onto the outside of the apron onto the girls. Sasha Banks flew out to the outside and looked like she was going to be short, but then she flipped it. Again, everything looked realistic. They were kind of strong styling it out, kind of took their lead from Shinsuke, I guess, but the ladies stole the night. I called it for Sasha Banks, but Charlotte kept her belt due to help from her dad, Daddy Flair, cheating for it, but I was actually okay, because these ladies worked so hard, they kind of all earned it. So I was okay with Charlotte keeping her belt. Highlight of the entire event for me. The ladies stole the night. Even though all the matches, quite frankly, just weren't up to par, but even if they were, I still think that the ladies probably would have stole the night. So, yay for the ladies. Then The Rock came out and wasted 30 minutes for some reason and embarrassed the Wyatt family for some odd reason. Instead of putting the Wyatts in a match or putting the 2 big boys in a match against The Rock and Cena, dramatic return, they just basically wasted 30 minutes and embarrassed the Wyatt family. So I didn't care for that at all. Main event, sorry if I'm missing anything, but main event. And I got this one. Roman Reigns did get his belt back from Triple H, and it was actually a decent match. He speared Stephanie McMahon, and it was a pretty decent spear. Oh, and Stephanie came out in the very beginning and gave this speech, and she was in her like what is that, Battle for LA gear or whatever she was in. She looked good, and she really utilized her moment. Good job, Stephanie. It's sad that I'm talking about Stephanie McMahon at this point, but she stole her little moment there. So all in all, not the best WrestleMania, especially compared to the NXT TakeOver that we saw on Friday, which was excellent. Fewer matches, but they were longer and there was more time to develop. They were just simply better. But like I said, the ladies, highlight of the night. Even if the event was up to par, I think they still would have stole the show. So I'm very happy about that, happy about the ladies. But again, mediocre show. Let me know what you thought. If you did any picks or if you bet anything, please let me know how you did. Gotta check me out on Instagram and Twitter. Like I said, I did my predictions exclusively on there. Follow me on Facebook as well. Subscribe, like. Let me know any injury updates, any predictions you have for what's to come. Because you know, the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania is usually better now, especially in these last few years. So any predictions, any injury updates, how you did on your picks? Talk to me. Take care. Goodbye.